Hi, my name is Madison Jazani and I'm on FR Conventions. It was actually a very short scene and I did 2 auditions, which is not the usual. You usually do quite a few. And it was a very short scene and it was one of the first auditions that I ever did as an actor. And I was very nervous. But then I did the second audition and I couldn't believe it when they called and said I got the job. I almost like spat my drink out. I was like, you've got to be joking. But I do. It was a court scene. I can't remember who I'm talking to actually. But yeah, it was a very memorable in my head because it was the first job I got, so it was good. It was amazing. It was incredible. When I did the fitting, that was when I was like, oh wow, this is gonna be huge. You know, I hadn't even seen the set. I didn't know we were gonna be shooting outside Versailles. So when I had that costume on, I was like, this is gonna be incredible. And the first day on set was meeting a lot of the other cast members and immediately just clicked with everyone. It was Evan and Alex who I met first, and Anna. And it was just like, this is gonna be wicked. And it was great. Well, Sophie was actually more of a fictional character. So she was based on fiction, so we had a lot more free reign with how the avenue of how our character could go and the different path. So there was more options. So the good thing was there was a lot of surprises going throughout the seasons, especially when she sort of buddied up with Fabian and became his spy. That was so unexpected. And then marrying Cassel, I had no idea that was where Sophie was going to go. So there was less pressure for me because I didn't have to follow history and I didn't have to fit in a sort of box. So there was more free reign. So it was really fun because I never knew where the character was going to go. So it was like a really fun, yeah, it was good. It was amazing. I want to do that every day. If I could live in Versailles, if only. It was beautiful. We filmed outside of the court of Versailles on the grounds. We couldn't film inside. But we created our own set in a studio that replicated the inside of Versailles. But shooting outside with all of the background people who were there all day, it was very hot a lot of the time, shot in the summer, and everyone's so hot and sweating and it's long hours, and the background actors have these beautiful costumes on, and it's like being sent back in time. You're like, this is the real deal, you know, you're really, yeah, it's incredible. Honestly, some of my best memories have to be the night shoots. It's like 4, 5 a.m. We've been there for like 10 hours. We're exhausted, but we've kind of gone over the exhaustion, so it's total delirium, and we have the most fun. You're exhausted, but you're just being silly at that point, and we're all getting together, having a joke. The scenes are fun, we're all together, there's loads of background again, big banquets and schmoozing, and you just, what's not to love about it? It's such a special job, and especially in Versailles, you're surrounded by so much opulence. It's like, it's amazing. Chevalier. We thought that because I'm a cousin of his down the line, I thought that we would have a lot more, and I think by the time we got to season 2, we were like, oh, this is not gonna happen for us. So I said Sophie and Chevalier I thought could have been a good duo, especially because me and Evan get on so well, so that would have been good, but hey. is just an adorable character. She is charming, bubbly, innocent, positive. She's sort of the bridge between all the other characters in the show, and she has a great friendship with every other character, and that doesn't work with the other characters. There's more feuds with the others, but I'm sort of the glue that keeps the group together, and I think that's such a joy to play, especially as such a positive character who sees the light in anything, but also believes a lot of stuff, and people can see it as a bit naive, if you will, but I thought she was amazing, and it was great to also put my own spin on the character and add a few tweaks to make her a little quirky, and I really got to explore myself as an actor and how I can make on the page seem like a one-dimensional character have more layers, and I think I achieved that, and there's a lot of comedic and funny cute moments with her, so she's cute to watch. I wouldn't say pressure, I'm by myself. So I think at the beginning the character wasn't written to be bisexual, and when they added that in, I thought it was a great move. I think we needed that representation, and if it was going to be anyone, I was really excited to take on that role. And the actresses that I got to work with were fantastic, and we've had some really great relationships in that. And I thought it was a lot of fun, and I've had amazing, fans and people reach out to me, and it's been great to connect on that level to hear their stories, because there's still so much struggle around, LGBTQ, and there's still got a way to go. And I think if we can bring love and happiness in a TV show and make it seem like a safe space, and it is a safe space, then I will happily take that responsibility, and I hope it was translated well. Honestly, I had no idea. You never know. You never know how well a show is going to be received, but I think we've finished season 4 now, and it's all wrapped up. And I think that was it. We did a perfect run. 4 seasons was the right amount. And I wouldn't have had it any other way. It was great, and the cast on Nancy Drew are incredible actors, and who are very dear friends of mine and always will be. So yeah, it's been a great success. It's a weird feeling. It doesn't get easier. We're thrown into this, situation where we may or might not get on, we don't know if we're going to like each other, and you form really strong bonds, and then all of a sudden you go your separate ways and you live all across the world, and the chances of seeing that person can be slim again. So I struggle with that. I'm a super emotional person anyway, and there's a lot of tears on those last days for me. I love a cry. But it was difficult, because now you go from 100 to 0 really quick, and you're not surrounded by this hustle and bustle anymore, and you have downtime, and just everything changes really quickly. And I don't think you can get used to that feeling, especially when you're meeting such incredible, talented artists that become your best friends, and then you don't see them for a while. So it's hard. I have separation anxiety sometimes. This is why I love conventions. They're brilliant. Long live conventions. Please bring us all back together again, because it's so hard to keep in touch, let alone meet up all together. It was, again, really emotional. When the compilation video came on in the beginning, I was really trying to hold back the tears, and then they said my name to come out, and I'm like, trying not to cry. But I love it. I think they're brilliant, and seeing everyone, I haven't seen Ty in so many years, Stuart, 8 years. It's crazy. They're almost, you feel like you're strangers, and then you're back again, and it's like nothing ever changed. It's like you never left each other. It's straight away. It's just comfortability and fun, so.